Good morning everybody, this is Amy and Juliette from Chateau de Rosieres and we've just got up and we're on our way downstairs to talk to Mark about a very exciting day we've got planned.
We are expecting a delivery.
They're coming soon and you've got to go and get diesel for the digger from the village, haven't you?
Yeah.
So I'm going to attempt because you've got to lift it with the digger.
I might need I might need the digger.
And I'm going to attempt to wrestle him into some clothes and feed her. And I've got to feed her. And it sounds like there might be some hungry birds outside too.
They're always hungry.
So today we have something very exciting happening, haven't we?
I'm very excited. We are going to receive a delivery for some palm trees I saw at a plant nursery the other day. And we had been thinking of doing a tropical garden for a long time in the sunken garden because we got some inspiration from a garden we visited in Norfolk, where Amy's from. And the other day I went to a plant nursery and they had some bit sad looking palm trees lined up against the greenhouse, and I thought it was the kind of thing they might want to get rid of because they didn't look very cared for.
No.
And it's actually what they did. They nearly bit my hand when I said I was interested in them. And so they made a really good bargain price on them. Actually, I said I was interested in two of them, and they said well, we'll do a bargain for 6. And then they kept sending me texts with pictures of smaller ones, saying, yeah, are you interested in palm trees that size? And what about that size?
And as with everything, like the pig, Mark presents these things to me out of the blue with a sense of complete urgency, and he was like, we have to take it now or we won't get it because they
might have died.
They were going to die or they were going to be moved. No,
Yeah.
the plant nursery was receiving another delivery. We've got to get it now. And I'm like, what?
It was quite urgent.
I have come round from thinking that palm trees are the most ridiculous things we could put near our chateau, given that we're not on the French Riviera, to accepting that they're such a massive bargain that it might be worth trying them.
We will soon be on the French Riviera thanks to climate change.
So
we need to get ready for that.
And I mean, the bargain was...
We're just seeing in advance. It's,
the size of them apparently is they're about 5 meters tall, which is about
something like that.
15 feet. 12 feet, something
15,
like that.
Yeah.
Is it 15 feet?
Yeah.
And they normally sell for thousands, and I think we got each one for 100. So we couldn't really say no. They're 20-year-old palm trees.
Maybe even more.
Mark this morning has added, oh, you didn't mind me getting a few extras, did you?
No, you didn't. She didn't.
Some mini ones. So I really don't know what's going to be turning up on this truck, but there is a sense of anticipation in the family.
Clearly.
and we hope it gets here before it starts to rain. We've just had a phone call from the driver who is in the village and, as everybody, gets a bit lost. And Mark's filling up the digger with diesel in case he needs to help unload. And I'm occupied with the children, who are both unwell. We've been up half the night with them and changed what feels like about 600 nappies this morning already. But none of that can dampen our enthusiasm, especially Mark's enthusiasm for what is about to arrive. Yeah, baby. Come on, come on. Come here, baby, look. Woo! Come on, come to mummy. Viens me voir.
Papa, papa, papa.
Bonjour. Ça va? Oui, très bien, merci. J'attends mon mari. Waouh.
Regardez comment ils sont en ville dans la zone.
Just a few little trees.
Les plus grands sont en dessous, c'est ça? Donc ce qu'on va faire, on va décharger les petits sur le côté déjà. Et après, les deux plus grands, je voudrais les mettre juste 15 mètres plus loin. Voilà. Ouais, bon, on fait ça, il n'y a qu'à avancer.
Ever since Mark decided to get these palm trees, he's been obsessed with the idea of putting one on either side of the front door, which I'm not totally sure about, but I've agreed in principle to try them whilst they're still in their pots.
Non, là, il n'y a rien qui craint. Il y a juste le regard, mais ouais. So I suggest we unload all the smallish ones here.
Yeah.
And put the bigger two ones directly in place by the front door.
And they're single trunk ones, are they?
Yeah.
The
They
bigger
should be.
ones.
They should be. Yeah.
Ideally, we'll get them as close to their final destinations as possible today so that we don't have to move them ourselves in future because they are very heavy. Yeah, I'm not sure we'd have managed this in the van ourselves, would we?
Well, we would, but just a couple at a time.
It might take us a week.
Regardez, il va enlever la benne.
I think it's only when you're at this sort of distance that you see quite how big they are. Stop, stop, stop. Don't break them. That's a really interesting truck. I've never seen one that does that. Wow. In the background you can see some of our most magnificent trees in flower, and I'd be interested to know if any of you know what they actually are, and if any of you can have a guess at how old they are.
So we are going to unload everything, I think, except the bigger two, and then we'll move them around.
So Mark informed me this morning at the last minute that he'd added a few extra smaller trees in to his order. That was me thinking it would be 2 or 3. So it was just 2 or 3 extra trees you bought this morning then, was it?
Yes. Just a couple. For the avenue.
Mark has been winding me up that he wants to create a palm tree avenue and forest right beside the chateau, but in reality most of them are destined for a very special part of the garden that we're going to tell you about next week.
Non, mais sinon on met tout. Là, pas en roulant, comme on met tout. Allez, on met tout.
Okay, so we're emptying them all here.
Après, pour les deux derniers, je peux le mettre. C'est des gros, je vais galérer un peu.
Will we be able to move them by ourselves?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, because you're strong.
Okay.
Ouais, il y a on va tout.
He's not sure he can get the truck in front of the house, so he's going to unload them all here. What do you think, Clément?
I'm really pleased with that.
With which bit?
I love it. I'm gonna have a palm tree for it.
Clément,
On les roule. Attends,
come with mummy.
maman, mon chéri.
They're going to roll them.
On va le bouger un peu. Pour laisser passer l'autre. Voilà. Alors ça c'est le... Ah oui. C'est un grand, ouais.
I should think I might have quite enjoyed seeing Mark trying to get this lot into our little white van.
Ouais,
I'm just here to make useful noises in the background, like. When we discussed the idea of palm trees at Rosieres with our patrons a few weeks ago, there was a complete divide. Half of them thought it would be amazing, and half of them thought it would be completely out of keeping with a medieval chateau. But in fact, there is a really long history of great houses bringing exotic species back from around the world to showcase in their estates. And it's this sort of heritage that Mark's quite keen to continue with. They don't seem terribly stable. And we've actually got some bad weather coming up, so I think we're going to have to move them against the wall. Mark's going to go and get the digger to help. This digger is the single best investment we've made since buying Chateau de Rosieres 6 years ago, and not just because it keeps Mark very happy. Somebody's feeling left out over there. Like he's not the most beautiful thing in the garden anymore.
Là-bas, je mets comme ça tout le long.
I'm not going to point out that they left the pot behind. I feel like they might know what they're doing. It's pulling the digger over. Wow, that is heavy. Put your front thing down lower.
Sorry?
Put the front thing down lower. Put the front thing down lower so you don't fall. Okay. Yeah, but if it's nearer the ground, you won't fall. No, he disagrees. Oh my goodness. This is very close. What? The front thing. I'm not sure what the technical term for that is. This is one of the double trunkers.
On va tenir droit, je pense. On le couche. Le dentaire?
On le couche, we're putting it to bed. Lying it down. Because it's not stable enough to stand up. Are you happy?
Very happy. Now it's coffee time. Would you like a tea?
Yes, please. Glenn, do you like the new trees? Now the poor truck driver has to try and turn around in the garden. Lemon is going to be talking about this truck for months. It's a pity he's not feeling well today, or he'd really, really have enjoyed it. But he certainly won't forget it. If you enjoyed this video, and we hope you did, it would be great if you could give it a like and also subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. This means that you'll be told about videos as soon as we release them in future, and also if we have any lives like the impromptu one I did the other day. Merci! Oh, Clem was waving to him. Where's he gone? Where's he going? Is that a nice camion?
Était beau le camion du monsieur.